Okay, so this is gonna work if and only if we can ignore the mess that is my bedroom. Welcome to my childhood bedroom. How exciting. So I am getting ready right now for a dinner event that I have this evening. And this weekend for me is full of events and dinners and galas, and by full of I mean there's two. One for Friday, one for Saturday. Today is Friday and I'm getting ready. So I'm gonna tell you all about it. First, I'm going to do my hair without you guys because it's sweaty and I need to blow dry it and that's too loud and you don't need to be a part of it. My hair is dry, I went for a run, it was sweaty, it was disgusting, but I had to keep it dirty because I'm getting it dyed tomorrow. For some reason, they always want to dye it on dirty hair, which never made any sense to me, but I guess it makes the color stick better. I don't even know. Anyways, tonight I'm going to this dinner so years ago, and by years ago I mean 1 year ago, I went to this program at this hospital called the McLean Institute for OCD, and it's like a psychiatric hospital. It's associated with Harvard, it's their teaching hospital. And I did my program there, and it was like the most amazing program. I did a whole podcast episode about it. I thought it was like the most positive thing that could have possibly happened to me. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I did that program there, and after that program I really wanted to like get involved and like be a part of kind of help spread the message and help with volunteering like in any ways I can and outreach. And so I have been participating in a couple ways, and one of the ways is I joined this like women's leadership council, which is pause on the leadership council. I got this new, sorry I'm like rushing because I'm running late. I got this new eyeshadow primer and eyeshadow palette from Sephora. I'm really excited. I want to try them out. So we'll see how those go. That's happening right now. Anyways, I joined this women's leadership council and I went to a luncheon for that, and it was really cool, and it's really just like women who are involved in like mental health research and care and experiences, etc. So I did that, but then separately, my mom is connected with people on the board, and they're having their like annual dinner tonight to honor people in mental health and like people who've really made a big difference and have helped out. And we got invited. So we're going to that tonight. I'm really excited. It's downtown in Boston, and they honor like a celebrity each year. So I don't know if you watched the Selena Gomez documentary, there was like a part where she was at this hospital and she was talking, and that was at McLean, that was at this dinner. And this year it's John Mulaney, and I'm so excited because I'm obsessed with John Mulaney. Like I've watched the Baby J stand-up special like 4 times now, 4th being today, to make my mom watch it because I'm so excited. I want her to like be excited too. Look how cute it is. It's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Oh shit, I didn't know if I wanted to do silver or gold because I don't know what my outfit's gonna be yet, but I can't figure out my outfit until I have my makeup on, because when I try on outfits and I'm like don't have my hair and makeup ready, I just like hate how I look and I freak out. So I'm gonna go with gold to play it safe because I usually go with gold. So we're going to this dinner tonight, and the attire is like business casual, so I don't know what that means. When I'm picking out an outfit, you guys will get to see and be a part of it, but I literally have no idea what I'm gonna wear. But I have like most of my clothes from New York, and I went to Aritzia and went shopping, so I'll have something to wear. I also like how when I like was like, oh, I'm gonna do vlogs, I want it to be different, and I don't want it to be like just a day in my life. I want to do like I'm doing activity. I don't know if I said that, but I said that in my head, and my second vlog is now just like me, a day in the life. Like getting ready for an event. It's like the most basic thing it could possibly be. This eyeshadow is amazing. So my mom and I are gonna drive in together. We're gonna go to this dinner, and I'm so excited. It'll be really, really cute. And then tomorrow I have a gala, which I will tell you all about then, because tonight we're focused on tonight. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, and then you guys will join while I pick out an outfit. Okay, so I'm already running late, but I think I have it narrowed down. I looked through my clothes, I took out all my options. It's weird because I only have like half my closet because the other half is still in New York. So I don't have all my options, which is kind of stressful, but I figured it out because it's like I know I own the perfect thing, but I don't have it, whatever. So I think it's gonna be either between do I do a skirt or do I do pants. None of my dresses are gonna work great. They're a little bit too like cocktail-y and this is like business professional attire. But then afterwards I'm going on a date. So I need to be like business professional, but also like cute and fun to like go on my date afterwards. So I think I'm gonna do this top I just got from Aritzia yesterday. It's adorable. And then the question is, do I do this skirt with tights or these like work like slacks? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try them on. The skirt is more like datey, but I don't know if the skirt is gonna look good. It's such a light green. If it's gonna look good if I have a black top, a black skirt, black tights, and black shoes. Is that too much? Okay, this top is amazing. I'm like thoroughly obsessed with it. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Let me take the camera off. I'll show you in the mirror. So I think I'm gonna do this top, this skirt. I'll try the pants on, but I think it's gonna be this skirt. Ooh, the pants are really cute too. Now I don't know. I'm gonna ask my mom. I'll be back. Okay, we decided on the skirt, especially because I need the cardigan. And I think I'm gonna do this purse. I think that's fine. I'm not like a fashion girly, if that makes sense. Like I'm not like great at this stuff. Which is why I wish this was more interactive and you could tell me what to wear. Because I need a little bit more help. These are my new boots, so I think I'm gonna wear these. I could wear those heels, but I think these are better. And then this jacket, this purse, and I think we're out the door. I forgot to pick out jewelry. My necklace from Brooklyn Charm. Funny story about this bracelet, I'll tell you later. We're on our way! Keep right.
For honoring me by letting my name be associated.
I am so exhausted and nauseous because my Uber was stuck in traffic and it was just blah, blah, blah. And I need to go to bed. But it was a really cool night. And tomorrow I'm gonna update you guys on everything. Okay, I have to clear off my bed and then go to bed. Good morning. Come, take a seat. Come sit with me while I drink my coffee. It's actually not coffee, it's this like mushroom coffee. It's called mud water. I started drinking it actually because my anxiety got really, really bad. And my psychiatrist was like, you should try drinking this mushroom coffee because it doesn't give you the same like anxious jitters and crash that coffee does and like kind of addiction thing. And I must say, it's made a huge, huge difference. Like, frankly, the taste, nothing compared to coffee. I love the taste of coffee. I love a good latte. It's so delicious. Unfortunately, this doesn't taste as good. It tastes fine, but the effects are amazing. So I'm a big fan. So I'm gonna keep drinking it. Anyways, let's see if I actually drink it or if I just talk this whole time. There we go, it's finally cold enough for me to drink. So it's Saturday morning. I am about to go get my hair dyed. I actually booked this appointment like weeks ago, way before I knew I had this event tonight. I just needed to get my like, you can't really tell. See how this is blonde and this is not? Like, we have to fix that. So I'm just gonna go get it dyed. I'm trying a new salon, which is always nerve-wracking, but I need one out here that I'm excited about, so got this rec from a friend. Stay tuned, we'll see how it is. And worst they can do is fry off all my hair. But yeah, so last night, the event. So last night was the McLean annual dinner honoring John Mulaney. It was amazing. It was like so cool, really, really special. I spent a lot of time at that program, and so it was special. I got to meet some of the providers that I had worked with. I sat next to this woman who is actually going to be my therapist now, so fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it, but because I moved to Boston, and so with therapists, there's like laws where like therapists and psychiatrists, they can't practice across state lines. So you have to be in the state where they're practicing, even if it's like all virtual. So when I moved to New York, I had to get a new therapist. And now that I'm moving out of New York, I don't know if I'm going to be in Boston or LA yet, but for the meantime, I will be in Boston. So I need a therapist that's based in Massachusetts. So I was like, fuck. Well, I was like, okay, I guess at the psychiatric hospital annual dinner, I'll find a therapist. And I did. So very excited about that. She's so cool. Oh my God, I'm literally obsessed. I hope she's like, yeah, we can work together because she's so cool. And then I met this girl. So I actually found out about this program. I was years ago, I think in like 2021, I was listening to Call Her Daddy. Shout out Call Her Daddy. And there was a guest on, and her name was Eileen Kelly, and she talked about her experience at McLean Hospital, where she did like a 6-month stay, and it like changed her life, and she talked so positively about it and how like influential and special it was. And I remember thinking like, maybe I'd want to do a program like that, because I had started to really be struggling with my mental health at that point. Then fast forward like a few months, and I decided like, okay, it's time for me to do a program. And when I was like, where am I gonna do it? I'm like, well, duh, I'm gonna do it at McLean. That's where Eileen Kelly did it. Like, I was like, okay, that's where I want to do it. So I ended up doing it there. And so last night I actually saw her at the dinner. She had come in from New York for this dinner, and I went up and introduced myself and talked to her for a bit and like kind of told her like, you're the reason I ended up coming here. Like, thank you so much. And it was really special. So that was like a really, really cool first full circle moment. She was amazing. I'm obsessed with her. And then I did get to meet John Mulaney. It was very brief, like, hello, my name is Jackie, shook his hand, whatever. He was so cool. Like, he was so amazing. You could tell he was so blown away by the whole operation. And you could tell he was really nervous. Like, because think about it. If you're like a comedian, and you're like a stand-up comedian, and your job is to like make people laugh, and you're surrounded by peers of other comedians, and you're on SNL, and your audience is the audience of SNL, you have a very different, imagine like going from that environment to now you're surrounded by like the top psychiatric doctors in the world. It's a very different environment. It's a very different crowd. And so in comedy, you're just sort of like shooting the shit, it feels like, but then here it's like, holy shit, these people are like really, like, it was hearing about all the providers and everything they do, you're like, these people are saving lives every single day, like in the most complicated way possible. Like, it is unbelievable what they do. And you could tell he was really nervous, and he was like having imposter syndrome, where he was like, I don't know why I'm speaking, like, I don't know why I should be here. But it's like, he was amazing. And he's done so much, like just normalizing mental health, normalizing treatment, normalizing rehab, like through his entire stand-up special, the Baby J one, was just normalizing rehab. Like, that's amazing. That's so positive. That's such a wonderful, like, it wasn't just obviously it was so entertaining. I've watched it 4 times, but it was so much more than that. So that was really special. I gotta go. But I want to tell you guys about my event for tonight, and I still have more coffee left, so we'll be a little late for my hair. It's okay. They'll be upset, but it's okay. They'll get over it. So tonight is my dad's girlfriend runs this. She's like the president of this charity in Boston. It's called the Julie Fund. And it's a breast cancer research charity, and I hope I'm not botching it. I really think it's just breast cancer. It could be all cancer, but I think it's breast cancer research. And she runs that organization, and they have their annual gala tonight. And since I'm going to be in Boston, since I'm here, my dad was like, okay, like, you should come. We have space for you and a +1. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta find a +1. And it's like a 6-hour gala. I'm like, I'm not gonna go alone in third wheel, my dad and his girlfriend, who are like running the event. Like, I'm like, who am I gonna take? And I'm like, I could take a girlfriend, but the problem is like my 2 girlfriends, like, I like them both equally. So I'm not gonna like just invite one and not invite the other. I don't know. And also I'm like, it could be fun to take a date. Like, I haven't had an event to take a date to since college. Like, I haven't had like a date party or anything where it's like, oh, you need a date. So I'm like, I might as well take a date. But then I'm like, who the fuck am I gonna take? So I was like frantically trying to figure it out and like racking my brain. And my cousin's like, why don't you take someone from Hinge? And I'm like, have you seen the behavior on these dating apps? There was this guy, I literally matched with him and we were like talking back and forth and he seemed great. Like he's asking me about my job, he's super interesting, like whatever. And then we like make plans to hang out and he's like, by the way, when was the last time you had sex? And I was like, I don't see why that's relevant. Like that's a weird question. And then he just unmatched me and blocked me. So that's why I'm not taking anyone from the internet. And I was on the phone with my little brother who's actually in New Zealand right now. And I was like, Jason, I literally don't know what to do. And I was like kind of giving him like my like loose options that I have. And he was like, no, you're not taking any of those. You're taking my friend. And I'm like, your friend? Like, I'm like, you're a baby. You're literally, he's literally 21 years old. I'm 26. I'm like, I'm not taking a 21-year-old. And he's like, no, this guy's like the coolest guy ever. He was like a few years older than me in my frat. He's 24. He lives in Boston. He's literally the best. I'm so obsessed with him. Like, you're going with him. You're going to take him. I'm like, okay. And so then Jason's like, I already texted him. Like, already texted him. Oh, we'll see if he's in. If he's available Saturday, you're taking him. And then like 20 minutes later, he's like, great, he's available. You're taking him. So I have a blind date set up with my little brother's friend tonight for my dad's girlfriend's charity gala. So we'll see how that goes. I met him the other, well, he needed a suit. He doesn't own a suit. Sorry, I'm gonna give him crap for that. But like, you're a few years out of college, you need a suit by this point, buddy boy. So he needed a suit, and so my little brother Jason has a suit. And so I had to like, and he's like, the suit will fit him, don't worry about it. So I get the suit and I dropped it off with him on Thursday, and that's when I met him. I was like in the car, he's at outside Trader Joe's, I like hand him the suit and he's like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm like, hi, and then he leaves. And so that's the first time I met him. I think we're gonna try and grab a drink tonight before we go to the event. And then, yeah, we're strapped in for like a 6-hour event together. So we'll see how it goes. And so I'm gonna show you guys, I have 2 dress options. I had like 4 dress options, but I cut out 2 of them. So I narrowed it down to 2 dress options. They're pretty similar. And we're gonna do a little like, same thing we did last night where like I try it on and I like pretend to ask for your opinion, but you can't actually give me your opinion because you're in the future. So I just get my mom's opinion instead. And yeah, I actually really need to go to my hair appointment now. So bye. Hair is done. Okay, so it's Saturday evening and it's time for me to get ready for La Gala. So this afternoon I had these big plans of coming back and cleaning up my entire room and making it organized and livable. Instead, I took a nap for 2 hours. Now we live with the consequences. My dad is coming to pick me up at 4:45 and take me to the hotel where he has to go help his girlfriend set up. And so then I'm meeting my date for a drink so we can actually meet and get to know each other before this huge event. So we're not like trying to get to know each other while at the event together. We can already like play it cool. But then that also just, it extends the amount of time we're spending together. Whoops. Which is already a lot of time. Hey, I must say, this eyeshadow primer worked amazing last night. Like, was unbelievable. And usually, like, with any other eyeshadow primer, my eyeshadow creases, it's disgusting, it's a mess. But for some reason, with this one, it really did the trick. And I decided I'm going with a silver look because I did gold last night, and I want to wear these silver shoes. But I might be a little crazy and do like a dramatic silver smoky eye with like a little bit of blue. So first I'm gonna cover my lid in Tinseltown. Tinseltown is not as pigmented as I had anticipated. I need to get like better brushes. That's what I think my issue is right now. An artist is not complete without her tools. Do I add the blue? Let's see. I'm gonna try it. I like it. It's very subtle. I need a better like setup for where I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna try and set up that dresser behind me, but right now it's being used as storage. So is the floor in front of me. So is my bed. Okay, I think that's good. My eyes are like very metallic and shiny. Can you see? It's USC homecoming today. Sad I'm missing it. Okay, now I need to figure out what am I going to do with my hair. I'm probably gonna leave it down. Well, let me pick a dress first. Because in which case I might do it up. I just can't see a world in which I'd want it up. I think I want it down. The question is, do I do like a half up, half down thing? Oh, I might do that because I have this really pretty back black bow. Let's see if I can find it. I found it. So that, like if I did like half up, half down with the black bow, could be really cute. Okay, so let me just kind of straighten out the roots and blow out the ends a bit. I'm gonna do that on myself. I can't do it right here. I have to do it in the bathroom. I have to move my camera. It would be a whole thing. But you'll be back when I'm picking out a dress. This is dress number 1. And then option 2. This one just feels, I like it has this like side slit, which is nice. But other than that, it just feels a little bit more like matronly would be the best way to say it. I don't know, whereas the other one's very like, ooh, sexy. So I think I'm gonna go with the other one. So I decided I need to fix some of the curls. Just to like really make it bounce. I think that's good. I think we like the necklace. I can't decide. This is where I really wish it was interactive. But it's not. And what am I gonna do? Like go on Instagram Live? No. I'm gonna wear this purse, these shoes, take the tag off my dress. Here's all my rings. Off I go. The room would have been to
now. 45 is what I got. 5,000 of it is what I've got now at 55. 5 and 55 and 5,000. 55, thank you. 6,000, thank you, sir.
It's 4 p.m. on Sunday. I'm about to edit this vlog. I am so tired, so exhausted. I've lost my voice. I had such a great time last night. It was such a beautiful event. And I'm so tired. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you next week.